This is a Pentax SF10 film camera that I got from a thrift store, and it is a 35mm film format, and I've shot 2 rolls of film in it now, and I've had it for about a year, so I'm really slow at it. For a while now, I've gotten into disposable cameras. I took one to Prague with me. I've had just a couple here and there for fun, and then I eventually invested in a Kodak M35. Let me go get that. Okay, so this is the Kodak M35. It's bright yellow. I really love it. It's the simplicity of a disposable film camera, but it's got a rechargeable battery in there, and this one does actually have film in it. I have no idea what is on the first 7 photos of this roll, so I should probably use that soon. But this really captures stuff like a disposable film camera would, and you can't control things like the shutter speed, so there's uses for it, but not for everything. And I've wanted a camera that's higher quality. I found one. This one's from the 80s. You know, it does exactly what it should. All I had to do was buy a new battery for it. With the battery and everything, it's only $35 to me, so if anything happens to it, it's not that big of a deal. I've gotten into all of this just because it's such a physical medium and most of what I do is digital. So it's really fun to have all of the negatives to look back on, and I don't know, that's just a really cool thing. If the light that the camera saw in that moment when I hit the button and beamed it onto this film, basically permanently. I know over time it fades and whatnot. So it can be a very slow craft because I take the photo, I don't know what it looks like for minimum 2 weeks, and I think that's really cool. So many things I can do right now are take a photo, put it on the computer immediately, and then edit, and it's done. And these photos are not processed whenever I get them back. And it's just really cool to have that exact moment, no processing. Everything looks how it should because it's based on lighting outside. And with every roll of film that I've gotten processed, I get prints made of it. And they don't always come back in order, which is a little bit silly, but it's really fun to have a printed copy of every single photo that I've taken. And there can be a lot of pretty things that happen. As you can imagine, I don't know how many rolls of film that I've gotten processed, but I'm going to be finding out over the next few weeks while I put together an entire photo book. I didn't realize how big this was going to be, but it can hold 5 photos per page, and then I'm planning to do everything, I think, in order of earliest to most recent. So I can't start with where I want to with the most recent ones. And with the film rolls that I buy, it's the Kodak Gold 200. Everything has a certain kind of color to it, which I really like. There's like a nice shade of, you can't really see these accurately, so I'm gonna show the scans, but it's just a warm kind of green, and the slight motion blur is just real. That's how the light reflected into the lens in that particular, for that 1 split second, just snap of a photo. So I did want to share a couple of the photos that I've taken with this camera. So I had the first roll processed shortly after I got the camera, which was in May of 2025. And since about June of 2025 until March, I had another roll in there, and I kind of forgot about the camera for a while, and just with winter, and just kind of slowed down overall with film. But I know I have a couple of photos that are just truly my favorite, and I think I'm gonna do without narration and just let you enjoy them. I love these photos so much, and they're just such a fun vibe to them, and I think that's all you really need whenever you want to enjoy something, and let it be this innocent thing that isn't a high stress event. It's not, I'm wasting my money to get film that doesn't look great. It's, I'm playing around with film and figuring out if it's fun or not, and every single time it's so fun. I'm joining a Film of the Month club coming up next month, and I'm going to get a random roll of film every month, shoot it, get it processed, and figure out what to do with it. I'm really excited for that one because I think there's gonna be a mix of experimental, like expired film, some black and white film, some different colors and stuff. I think it'll be really fun, and I'll be sharing a lot of this stuff to my Patreon page, where I'm going to also go into more depth of this. Just have a place for all of my physical prints to have a place to live, because otherwise they're just in little envelopes like this. First, you take the photo, and then you have to wait, and you have to wait, you have to finish that roll of film, and then you finally go get it developed, and then you forget about some of the random moments. I completely forgot, because of how long the roll of film has been in there, I completely forgot that I took photos of Chet while he was working on some instruments that he has. Okay, that is probably as much as I can talk about film right now. It's all just still new to me. It's my current obsession, and I think that's a good point to wrap it up at. My name is Christian, and I will see you next time.